What we see creating the momentum at Optimus is several things. Number one, it took us time to put together the correct business plan, the right tax plan for investors and ourselves, and the right targets in which we were going to invest these funds. Number two, it took us time to put together the structure and the marketing infrastructure, so to speak, to actually raise funds with. And because of the time it took, management went out and invested additional funds, as well as sought out additional management partners through Workland Capital that allowed us to bootstrap, I've used that term before, the fund up to a state where it is now at a point where it has a substantial bank of assets with 547 condos. It has a working line of credit, and it's generating a substantial amount of cash distributions for our investors. In fact, it took us 2 years to do that. Now we're at a point where we're generating and distributing over 5% per annum to our investor groups.
It's both a capital issue, that is getting to a certain size of investment, but it's just as much about the critical mass of assets that you accumulated, which one thing we need to communicate very clearly to investors is we've identified and executed on transactions where we've acquired bulk number of units in a single project. This is not one-off units in 100 different projects. In fact, it's very concentrated in these projects, which gives us huge operating efficiencies. It's a great way to leverage our capital because the minute you start diversifying by buying single units here and there, even if it's in the same city, it still requires a massive amount of management attention. And the fact that we're able to acquire them because we had the capacity, that's the critical mass aspect, puts us in a very good position in terms of assuring operating efficiencies and a better bottom line.